What is up, guys? Samuel here from the Yes to Life show, and this week is all about meditation. Meditating for 30 days, 20 minutes every day. This is kind of a challenge I set for myself. Not that it's too much of a challenge, because at some point you just start liking it so much. It's all about the consistency that you put into practice. So in this video I want to share with you 5 proven benefits of meditation and my experience that I personally had when I meditated for 30 days every day. So let's go. Benefit number 1. Meditation is said to help reduce stress. This is one of the main things it really helps you to achieve. Nowadays society just produces stressful situations, especially if you study, if you work, if you have a lot of different things going on at the same time. Meditation is one of the ways that you can learn how to handle stress better. It is proven that meditation over a certain period of time reduces your stress levels, as measured, for instance, by cholesterol, which is like the stress hormone. Cholesterol is one of the hormones. If you have too much of it over a long period of time, it lets you sleep worse. You're more anxious all the time, you're very fatigued, your blood pressure increases, and it is also linked to long-term diseases that are due to inflammation. Cortisol is linked to inflammation, especially if it is chronic. So meditation is one of the ways that you can lower your stress level if you think that you're a person that is experiencing stress. Second, meditation is also shown to help control anxiety that people might feel. Some sort of anxiety that people might have is a sort of social anxiety. Let's say you are at university and you have to give a presentation in front of 200 people that are standing in a room. Or you're in a business meeting and you have like all the senior executives in the same room and you gotta present something. These are classical situations of social anxiety. If you're not trained to it, if you not really know how to get around it with it, you might feel very anxious. Meditation sets the mood for you because it helps you to be more calm and more relaxed in situations that usually you would feel very anxious about. Third, it enhances positive self-awareness. And what this pretty much means is that you become very aware of what is going on inside of you. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What is bothering you? What is not bothering you? Everything, right? Because while you meditate, you focus on awareness. Being aware of the situation you're in, of the stuff that is going on in your mind, of everything that is going on around you. And because you practice it, it's a constant practice, right? You become very aware of your emotions, thoughts, feelings, and so on. And what this pretty much helps you with is that if you get into a situation where you start to feel depressed, you can identify those emotions way better because of meditation, and you will also kind of detach from them, right? You will no longer feel you are the emotion, but you will feel that the emotion is a part of you that goes away just as every other emotion. And it's the same with good emotions, right? At some point you just realize good emotions are there, but they will also go away, and I just accept them when they come and I let them go when they go. And this is the same with both emotion and thoughts. Fourth, it lengthens your attention span. This is very important because nowadays we are living in a society where there's constant noise and stress from everywhere. You sit in the office, let's say, and the phone is ringing over there. Your phone is beeping because you got a WhatsApp message. You had to write 2 emails, they're just popping in right now. You have to be in a meeting in 5 minutes and you still have to write a report. So when are you even focusing on it, right? Meditation really helps you to focus on whatever is at hand and get rid of all the noise around you. It has been proven that the ability to focus kind of determines how successful you will later be. There's been a book about this by Kyle Newport, Deep Thinking I think it's called, which really makes the case for this. If you really want to be good at something, if you really want to become successful at what you do, you have to be able to get rid of all the noise around you and just focus on what's really important in that particular moment. And 5, meditation helps to improve your sleep and helps you sleep longer. Nowadays, a lot of people are actually having sleeping insomnia, kind of meaning they have trouble sleeping well. They might lay in bed late at night, not being able to sleep. They might wake up in the middle of the night and not being able to sleep again. And then the next morning you just feel terrible because you didn't get the sleep that you need to have a productive day, right? Meditation has been shown to really improve the sleep quality that you can experience, right? You will just sleep longer, you will sleep better, and the next day you will feel more productive and more strengthened to have a successful day. So my experience with meditation is like this. I would wake up in the morning, make myself a cup of tea, sit down and then meditate for 20 minutes. And because I did it every day now for 30 days, it really became a habit. And I started to see the positive change it brings. So first, well, you become better at the meditation practice itself. You will really start looking forward to the practice that you do, because what it gives you is that after the meditation you will always feel very relaxed, very calm, ready to start the day. Simply because of this, you're looking forward to meditation, meaning that you have this moment in the morning where you know, I will just feel great after it. So this is what meditation just gives you. It gives you this feeling of you're in control, you have time for yourself. For 20 minutes you will not worry about anything in your life. You will just be there, be present and have time for yourself. And then second, you start to feel better during the day. You start to feel more in control. Meditation always sets your level of emotions to kind of the baseline level of emotions. Especially when you're like in stressful situations, you know that in those 20 minutes when you meditate, all the stress will be far away. For me, I work in sales and I do have some days that feel very stressful. You have to work with different type of clients, you have to get new prospects, you have to make a lot of calls, a lot of meetings. And sometimes I fall asleep still thinking of the next day and what I gotta do. And I wake up in the morning and I think of all the things I gotta do that day. Now during the 20 minutes of meditation that I give myself, I completely get rid of all those thoughts and I sit there and just have time for myself. And after these 20 minutes, I feel just ready to tackle the day. I feel more energized, I feel more positive, and I know that I can do it. Meditation also lets you detach from any sort of emotions going on inside of you or any thoughts that are going on inside of you. In my case, for instance, coming back to the feeling of stress, you start to really detach from it. And this is something that comes down to pretty much every feeling that you can have. Bad feelings, good feelings, you start to just see them as they are and you start realizing that they are coming and going however they like, right? We are human beings, we are not robots, we do have emotions, and when you meditate you become more aware of your emotions and you start to feel detached from those emotions. And this pretty much means that whenever you feel especially good or especially bad, you just recognize it as good emotions that are not you in that moment, but they're just some part of you, and you know that they will also go away at some point. This gives you sort of a freedom, I would say, because you know you're not bound to your emotions, you're more than your emotions. You're more than the thoughts going on in your head. You get more in control of certain situations in your life. Now, with everything, you need to be consistent, and the same goes for meditation. It's kind of like going to the gym, but instead of training your body, you train your mind. So in order to get the benefits that I was talking about earlier, and in order to feel that you get it better at your practice, you have to be consistent. And 30 days is a good way to start, but let's be honest guys, in order to really get the benefits over certain years, you need to be very consistent with it and just make it part of your day, you know? Give yourself that time to meditate. Give yourself that time where no one else is bothering you, the time that only belongs to you and where you find to yourself. So there are different types of meditation. I think the easiest one is to just sit down and focus on your breathing, focus on sort of sensations that are going on around you, focusing on little noises, maybe a car driving by the street, maybe your fridge making noises, maybe the neighbors going down the stairway, something like this. But instead of thinking what it means, you just observe it. And it sounds very easy, but try it guys, it's not as easy as you might think, but you get better at this. Like if you keep practicing, you will get better, and what happens at some point is that you will have moments where you do not think at all. Those moments are sometimes very short, can be 1 second, 2 seconds, and sometimes they can be longer. You will feel a certain unity once those moments become more frequent, where you just feel very much aligned with your body, with your environment. Your thinking is for those seconds just shut off, and you start to feel very, very relaxed. Try it for yourself. I can really recommend it to everybody. Find out what is the meditation that you like the most. Stay tuned for more videos. We have a lot of similar topics that we're gonna cover. We have a lot of cooking videos coming up. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching and see you soon guys. Ciao.